All right, what's going on, guys? Will Blandon. Let's get right to it. ZTEGRITY. If you haven't heard about ZTEGRITY already, I'm gonna say this brief for people who haven't heard about it. It's a new opportunity that sells metal debit cards. That's my United business one. And they'll turn any card into a shiny metal debit card like this. That does get attention. It will get attention. But ZTEGRITY just did something that blew me away. Troy, he's smarter than I thought. I was sleeping on Troy. He's a genius. He has a new opportunity where he's working with the company that will build your corporation and add the corporate credit for you. Somehow he's got a connection with these people that will get your shares of stock once your company's set up to be so high, well into the millions, that you'll get approved for spendable corporate credit from $500K to $5 million. Somewhere in there. So somewhere in that number, you'll get approved for spendable corporate credit. And then, on top of that, Troy's got to hook up with some people, I guess, that have some very affordable housing that they're selling, they're letting go really cheap. And then you can immediately turn around and flip those properties, rent them out, whatever the case is. I'm already doing that. As you guys, if you watch my channel, I'm building already have built an ironclad holding company. I don't have any operating companies underneath it yet. But should you do this opportunity with Troy, it's $5 grand down. You're gonna have some monthly expenses with the setup, you know, with the business address, phone number, stuff like that. So probably about $200 a month and extra things that you're gonna have to get your corporate credit. But if you get $1 million in spendable corporate credit, think about that. If you received $1 million in spendable corporate credit, you can immediately put that down on a real estate investment property that's already cash flowing. It's a little bit on the pricey side. I got to be transparent when I'm talking about this stuff. ZTEGRITY's price is a little pricey. They want $5 grand to do this. I'm assuming they will break it into payments, of course, for them to build your corporation and build the corporate credit. And there will be legwork on your part involved. Like you're gonna have to go, you know, set up the 1-800 number, stuff to that event, where they call they got a place in mind, but there's gonna be some monthly costs involved. I would say around about $250 a week. But if they get you $1 million in spendable corporate credit, that's pennies in the bucket. And if you can immediately deploy, I would say not all of it, but at least half of this into a cash flowing investment property, you're done. You are done. Here's the catch. This is very important. They will only do a new corporation. So you can't be somebody like me that already has a corporation set up. And they will only do a C corporation. So that's the catch. C corporations are what you traditionally have shares and stock in. You can also have an S corp, but I'm assuming that's why they are able to get the shares value up so high. They have a way, supposedly he's got a hookup where they can get the shares, the value of the shares to be well within the millions. So you'll get qualified for $500K to $5 million. I believe it's true. Should you do it? Yes. I would do it if you're somebody, you know, other than like me. Like, I know that I can get the setup done for really cheap. You know, the corporation setup, and it'll have anonymity and all that good stuff. But you don't want all that anonymity and stuff, because here's what you're going to do. I'm even going to tell you what type of business you should have ZTEGRITY set up for you, and tell you why this is a good idea. If you're somebody that doesn't know about this stuff, they hold your hand. They're going to walk you through step by step what you should do once you receive millions in spendable corporate credit, because some of you need that. Some of you are going to go crazy trying to buy all kinds of crazy cars and all types of stupid stuff. They walk your hand. Here's the only difference I would do. But I'm going to tell you what you should tell them what type of company to set up. It's very simple. You're going to have ZTEGRITY pay the $5 grand payments or whatever. Have them set you up a generic management company. Not property management, not business management, just call it a management company, strictly to manage other companies. Oh, I didn't tell you guys too, they have an accountant set up already. You're going to get your QuickBooks and all that, and this $5 grand does not cover the accountant's cost, but only after you receive your first funding, they're going to charge you something like $4,500 for him to get your stuff all set up so they can start doing your accounting for your business. Some of you guys need that. You really do. But back to what I was saying. So what you're going to make this company be is you're going to call ZTEGRITY. You're in. You have the money up front, because you don't even call them if you don't have $5 grand up front, even if you're going to make payments. That's just my advice. If you don't have $5 grand in the bank, don't even make payments on this, because you can't afford it. You call them up. I got the money. I'm able to afford it. You start making your payments. Keep in mind that the other monthly payments involved too. You tell them to simply set up a management company. It's just going to manage other companies. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is this is a C corporation. Remember, I'm the holding company guy. So you're not going to, this is basically a company that's going to manage your properties, your future investment properties, because you definitely want to do this for real estate. Even if you're buying businesses, this is your management company. This company is going to get paid first. But what you're going to do is, as soon as you get your first funding, you're going to take a small portion of that funding. When I say small, it may be as little as $1,000, and set up a holding company. If you need help with that, I'm here to help you guys. You're going to tell them to set up a holding company with a small percentage. With the rest, obviously, you're going to invest in real estate. Keep some money into the business. I would say about 50% of whatever you're qualified for, keep in the management company business. Now, what you're going to do, you got your holding company set up. You're going to set up an LLC under that holding company. I'm already halfway there. I got the holding company. All I need is to add in a LLC to actually own the property. Remember, you don't want this property owned by the management company that they set up. So the LLC is going to be separate. It's going to hold your property. Your holding company is going to own the actual property. It's going to own the LLC holding the property. And your management company is off over here, C Corp. It's only going to be for your banking. For your when you need to borrow money, you're going to go to this company, this management company, and take out a loan because you want to set up maybe another operating company. That's all this is. This is going to manage companies for you, and it's going to collect money, and it's just going to manage stuff. So now, when the tenants pay you, remember, they don't even need to know about the LLC that's holding the property. You're going to have them write the check out to your management company. That's what it's for. It's just going to collect your rents. It's just a management company. Or if you have an actual management company that's doing some stuff for you, have them send the check there as well. Now, what your management company is going to do, remember, it's fully funded, because you have left half of your cash spendable credit in the company. Now what you're going to do is all the rents are going to be going to that management company. That once you start collecting rents for your management company is going to send money over to the prospective LLCs. Let's say you have 3 LLCs one property in each. It's going to send the money to respectable LLCs for the monthly payment. And then that's going to go, a percentage of that is going to go to your holding company. So even the C Corp is separate entity and it's not in your holding company structure, that's okay. And even if it's not anonymity where they actually know you own this, it's okay. As long as you're not doing that illegal, it's okay that they see that you actually have a business over here. You are going to do separate tax returns. You're going to have separate tax returns for that company. But keep in mind, ZTEGRITY said that their company they're working with is going to do your books for you. It's going to do all your books over here for you. So you're good with the accounting done on that. You're just going to have to do accounting on your holding company. So you are going to do 2 tax returns. One for your holding company, one for your C Corp that ZTEGRITY set up for you. But it's awesome. The thing about management companies is they make more in corporate credit because there's less risk. So definitely make it a holding company. No, not a holding company, a management company. You make your C Corp a management company. Oh, I got somebody next to me. Let me roll my window up. You guys ever wonder why people do that? When you park somewhere and they park right next to you. Like, I would never understand people like that. I come to a big parking lot like this so no one bothers me or parks next to me. And they still find me. But, again, when you call ZTEGRITY up and you're in, I hope you give them my code. My ZTEGRITY link is below, so I get credit for sending you. Let Troy know. I know corporate structures and setup. You let them know I'm promoting this for him. Let them know that I'm doing everything I can as a ZTEGRITY member. But you guys really need to consider becoming a ZTEGRITY card holder. It's $100. Become a member. I think you got to become a member to even get into this business program anyway. So become a card member. $100. Well worth it, in my opinion. Well worth becoming a card member. Let me show you my card again. That's my card. I'll show you my name on the back. And see, they have their chip on the back of the card because they want your full advertising. And then you get this in the name of whatever your management company is. Get a card, brand it with your management company name on there. And then you can actually start doing management for properties for other people. Because you keep in mind, this really is a management company. You can manage other companies. You can manage other people's property. So you might find somebody to be like, yeah, I don't want to collect rents anymore. Use your management company to do that. But keep ownership of your property separate in LLCs owned by your holding company. So all in all, is it worth becoming a ZTEGRITY card holder and doing this business program through ZTEGRITY? I would say yes, yes, yes. Even though it is a little bit more pricey, they're walking people through this where you're not gonna mess up your money. Number one, don't even go to him if you're somebody that's trying to get a bunch of corporate credit to go ball out and travel the world. No. You could do that stuff. But after you invest some of this money into real estate, so you have asset producing property and you have building assets, and you take a few dollars and take the time to set up a holding company immediately. Take a few dollars the minute you get funding. Take a few dollars and set up your holding company, and then invest at least half of what you got into real estate. Not all. You want to have some backup spendable credit in case you need it. Don't spend it all. Spend just about half. Invest it into something that's going to make you some money immediately. And real estate, good times, bad times, people need a place to live. You can either sell it at times, or you're always going to be able to rent. And keep in mind, you have a management company. and you introduce yourself as an employee of the management company. Don't be running around telling people you're the owner and all this other stuff. You don't even own the management company. You don't own the property, and you don't own the management company. You're just a property manager. That's it. Come out once a month, go look at your property. And I don't recommend once you start getting multiple properties, you become your own property manager for all your properties. No, because that's real work. What you do is you hire out a real property management company. But let's say you have 10 properties. You can have him just pay your management company. And then you take the time to write the checks out and send the money to the respected LLCs. Because management companies, they want to send the money one place anyway. Real property management companies, they don't want to be sending a check to this LLC and this LLC and this. They want to send it one place. One fat check, one place. So you have them send that check to your management company, and then your management company writes the checks out to the respected LLCs. The accountant says, well, why are these checks going to these LLCs? Because I manage property for companies. Totally legal. And it's a record of it. Your accountant's going to be able to show you all the tax advantages you're going to be able to make. All your companies should be building corporate credit. Every single one. The one is ZTEGRITY set up. They already got corporate credit. So you can use that as like a bank to get you going. But once that starts making money, pay those loans back. Start building corporate credit on all your companies. And if the team that ZTEGRITY is doing your C Corp on, if they don't want to charge you a low price to build credit on your smaller companies, I have a company. I will be able to help you with that. But is it worth the $5,000? It is. I mean, it is a little pricey. I got to be honest. Because I found companies that will build up corporate credit, but I don't know if they're going to do it on a level that Troy's people are. Troy's people's talking into the millions. I'd say it's worth the risk. At very least, they won't get you to $1 million and get you $500K. You take $100K, you put it into investment property. You still win. You still win. Worth the risk. But you got to become a card member first. Let Troy know I'm putting you guys on to this game. This is a good business setup. They're going to build your corporate credit for you. They're going to hold your hand. They're going to let people that don't know what to do with the money. This is a good thing, too, if you don't know what you want to do. If you know what you want to do, wait until you have your operating companies under your holding company. Just use this management company to build corporate credit and become a bank for your future companies. And it's going to be a management company to collect rents. That's what you can use this for. Tell Troy I sent you. Been William Bootsy Blandon. The link for ZTEGRITY is below. Please check it out. Watch the whole video. Get involved. This is a great company to get your business going. This is a good side hustle. Check out the links below. Subscribe, like, and comment. Click that bell icon, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.